Dear friends, respected friends, wonderful friends, salutations to you from the core of my heart, and also I express my thanks and gratitudes that you are giving me this chance to study Bhagavad Gita along with you. It's only a beginning, more and more we study, more and more wonderful knowledge comes into our intellect, and you all know knowledge is the only powerful solution for all the problems. And I also congratulate you that you are able to take time and make yourself available and showing your interest in learning. This is the way we grow. If you start learning from now, as you grow, you keep learning, and then as you grow sufficiently, you will be a sufficiently learned person. Then you will have no problems, and you are not a problem to others. An ignorant person has problems and is a problem. But a person of wisdom is solving all his problems can be solution to the others' problems also. So therefore, I am sure Bhagavad Gita's tips of knowledge are understood by you and you are trying your best to remember them, implement them and get benefit out of them in making your own lives smooth and happy and beautiful. And I wish you all to continue. Hmm? Thank you. Like every day, three things. We'll have three things. One is chanting, second is common sense thought, then Gita thought. In chanting, we'll see one shloka of Lord Hanuman today. Then common sense thought. In Gita, actually the yesterday shloka, today and tomorrow, they go together, set off the three shlokas. So tomorrow when we talk, we'll summarize it. Today we title it as He is the one who wins or conquers the life, who maintains his mind in the equanimity. That is the theme of this shloka number 19 of 15th chapter. So, a Brahmagnani sees Paramatma everywhere. Once that is done, where are the problems to him? He sees everyone as himself or the Lord, loves all, serves all. You know, all the tennis match starts with this only. Love all and serve. Is it not? Love all and serve all. So, there's no problem for him. He has conquered the life when he has discovered the self. You and I also, when we can learn the art of keeping the mind in balance, not getting disturbed by any pairs of opposite, then we have won the game of life. It's very sublime, very subtle, very beautiful thing. Some youngsters are right from beginning by nature, they are in equanimity. Some always get disturbed and distracted and suffer at every incident. Some others are very lazy. They don't do this or that. बस वो आए हैं खा के सो के मरने के लिए to become a bhoj to others. Raja Bhoj. So to which category you belong, you see. But every one of us, through our efforts, keep on improving, adding to our own perfections. The maja in life is add to your perfections, and with that perfected being, keep on performing so that good results come for yourself and the world. Like the tree goes on preparing itself and performs in the form of giving the flowers or the fruits or vegetables. Is it not? Everybody is preparing, performing, and achieving. All of us also will have to do that only. There should be no doubt in this regard. So, the shloka, common sense thought, then Gita thought. Let us see today. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. These are our everyday shlokas. So today Hanumanji shloka is simple. Thing is उल्लंघ्य सिंधोः सलिलं सलीलं यः शोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लंकां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिः आञ्जनेयम्. So tam Anjaneyam namami. I saluted that Hanumanji. Pranjalihi with my folded hands. So if I with my folded hands do pranam to Lord Hanumanji. Who is the one? What has the great things he has done? Ullanghya, having taken off and crossed. What? Sindhoho salilam, the waters of the ocean. Salilam, easily, effortlessly. Having gone there, what is he did? Yashokavahanim janakatmajaya adaya. He has taken the fire of dukkha, shoka of Mata Sita. And with that, adaya tena eva. With that fire of dukkha or shoka of Sitaji, dadaha lankam. He has just burned the whole Lanka. See, it is said that Lanka is burnt by 4 fires. One is Sri Rama's Krodha Agni. Second is Sri Sita Devi's Shoka Agni. And then Ravana's Kama Agni and Hanumanji's Bhakti or Seva Agni. These are the 4 fires burnt Lanka. Everywhere that is so. The burnings happen because of some of these things. So, Ullangya Sindhoho Salilam Yaha, that Hanumanji whoever Shokavahanim Janakatmajaya Adaya, having brought the Shokavahini of the Sita Mata, fire of Dukkha, Tenaiva, with that only the Dahalankam, he has burned the Lanka. Namami tam pranjali anjaneyam. Tam anjaneyam aham pranamami. Pranjali namami. With folded hands to that Hanumanji, I salute. So we seek Hanumanji's grace to burn the Dushta Rakshasas of our heart only, so that the mind buddhi become free from the shoka or dukkha. दुर्गुण है तो मन बुद्धि को दुख होता ही रहता है. So we can ask Hanumanji to burn the inner Lanka. The Lanka is materialism, bhautikavad, seeking the sukha outside, and never you get satisfied, so get frustrated inside. All that is called shok. With Hanumanji's grace, the knowledge will come. With the knowledge, you seek the happiness inside. No more you are troubled or frustrated because of outside. That's how the slokas, deeper spiritual meaning, but you can just have that meaning. Salutation to Hanuman, who crossed easily the ocean, then took the fire of dukkha of Sitaji and burned entire Lanka. Great Leela it is. As it's as easy as not as we are saying it. Just imagine that entire Lanka Dhanam he has done when his tail was burnt by Ravana and all. That is in advance. Before Rama goes again to fight with Adha Lanka Jaladi, so that by the time they repair it, Rama can reach. Some of the Rakshasas are also killed, so they were frightened also. Sri Ramji's Shakti also is shown, and again a final chance is given to Ravana. At least now reconcile, return Sitaji, then you are safe. Like that, when we study Shastras, all these details we tell you. Anyway, so let us chant it 11 times. Make 97 add करके 108, then 1080 is your target. Om Shri Anjaneya Kripaya Shoka Dahana Nirmulanaartham Bhakti Jnana Praptyartham Sukha Shanti Praptyartham Samasta Vishwa Kalyana Ekata Praptyartham Sanatana Dharma Vishwavyaptyartham Shri Anjaneya Swamina Shlokasya Parayanam Japam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe Om. Remember Hanumanji in the heart. 2-3 times you listen, then you also can chant along with me. Om Sri Hanumate Namaha. Om Ullangya Sindhoh Salilam Salilam Yashokavahnim Janakatmajayah Adayate Naiva Dadaha Lankam Namami Tam Pranjaliranjaneyam. Ullangya Sindhoh Salilam Salilam Yashokavahnim Janakatmajayah Adayate Naiva Dadaha Lankam Namami tam pranjaliranjaneyam. Ullangya sindhoh salilam salilam Yashokavahnim janakatmajaya आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयं नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम्. Shloka we have learnt. Common sense thought is short and sweet. Only two things in it. What is that? Unless we have done lot of punya, satkarma in earlier lives and therefore brought good prarabdha, unless that is there, otherwise, please understand and accept that life is not easier. It is always tougher. It is not smoother. The road of life, except for few people, is always full of the twists and turns and toughness of the road all the time. It can never be expected to be easy unless we have done lot of punya and brought good prarabdha, that we are born with a golden spoon, as they say. They are born in rich family and good parents, and everybody is fantastic. And you also are having a lot of talents within, and thus making life effortlessly beautiful. The only exceptional few are there. For all others, with twists and turns, the life is full of ups and downs and toughnesses. The road, thorns will be there, hurdles will be there, speed breakers will be there. Sometimes the road को खोद के रख दिया बिजली डिपार्टमेंट वाले. So don't imagine that it should be smooth. Rather, with all your ability, talents, okay, try to negotiate with and keep on moving ahead. And in fact, second point, even if some places sometime it is smooth or maybe it is smooth, still with your all faculties, learn all the abilities and talents that are required in the present, so that in future, if at all the smooth road ends, any difficult or troubled patch comes, you are already prepared, therefore you are able to negotiate with it. But in both cases, don't think that problem should not be there. It will be there. They are freely supplied. Difficulty should not be there. Competition should not be there. Insult, humiliation should not be. ऐसा होता ही नहीं हो. किसी को भी नहीं होता. Remember only these two things. Even when Bhagwan comes as an avatar, everything was full of twists and turns and toughnesses and difficulty to him also. Every saint, sage, whoever have become saints, it was not a smooth ride for them, outside and inside. Everyone had to go through. That's how the world is like that. See, Bhagwan came in Matsya Avatara. Was it easy? It was in the Pralaya Jalathi. For such a long time, he had to pull that ship with all these ingredients. This is Matsya Avatara. They copied and they make it as Nova Ark, whatever it is. पर हमारे पुराणों से सब लोग सब चुराते हैं या लिख लेते हैं. करने दो. If you reach God by that, we welcome you. Don't trouble us. That's the only thing. Don't test our patience. Kurma Avatara, holding that big mountain for such a long time. Varavatara, fighting with the Hiranyaksha and bringing that earth with his own tusks. How big must be that Avatara? Narasimha Avatara, how tough it was. Fighting with Hiranyakashipu and tearing him into pieces. Vamana Avatara, becoming a beggar like भिक्षुक की तरह गए to Bali and expanded himself. Then Parashurama avatar, very tough it was. Then Balrama Rama avatar, how tough it was for him in the forest. He was there, had to go to the Lanka, fight with Ravana and all. किसको आसान है बताओ जिंदगी? किसी को नहीं. कृष्णा अवतार तो बर्थ से ही इज अवे फ्रॉम पेरेंट्स, grew up in that Gokula. Every day, every third day, one or the other Rakshasas go on attacking him to kill small child. Sixth day only Putana comes. 1 month only that Trinavarta comes. Within few days Shakatasura comes. Then Pralambasura. Then all these Dhenukasura, then Vrishabhasura, then all of them Rakshasas, Bakasura. एक के बाद एक आते रहते हैं. Vatsasura, Dhenukasura. He was never left free without problems all the time. Then the blemishes and all that. Okay, Balrama, Krishna, and all Buddha avatar, Kalki, कोई भी अवतार आसान नहीं. So to any of the saints, sages, none of them's lives were easier. They had to negotiate, go through all toughnesses. So I just gave you these two examples to say that don't imagine that the life will be very smooth or tough. On the other hand, prepare that it will be very tough and challenging. Then prepare yourself with all your knowledge, skills, etc., to be able to conquer those. And when such things are not there, easy everything going on, don't become habitually relaxed or lazy. Even when everything is smoother, keep on collecting some talents, getting some or other newer qualifications required for your life, so that when such challenges come, straight away you are ready to face them. This is how today's common sense thought. And enjoy the ride of life with all its challenges and twists and turns, ups and downs. In the ups and downs is sometimes respected, sometimes insulted, sometimes valued, another time not at all cared. And some people love you more than what you want. Others, how much ever you want, they don't love you. अरे यार ये सब जिंदगी सब मिलकर होता है. Prepare in advance well, then nothing will trouble you. Like when I know the road I'm going by will be not good, then I'll put the extra stepney with properly filled thing, and then there's no petrol means इनमें petrol भी थोड़ा दो चार बोतल रख ली और बाकी सारे भी तैयार करके जाओ, तो then you can go through. In life's journey also, we don't we prepare. कितना दूर है, क्या है, रास्ते में कुछ नहीं मिलेगा तो खाना बनाओ, घर से ले जाओ. वहाँ सोने को बिस्तर मिलेगा, क्या नहीं मिलेगा तो फिर बिस्तर बेडशीट ले लो. In the same way, prepare in life to face any tough challenges. The 4 5 problems come to us are what? Financial problem, some legal problem, friends and relations problem, emotional problem, health problem. These are the 5 6 things come. Professional. Be ready to face. Don't think it will be smoother. That it should be smooth, it will be smooth. Thought weakens us. When we are weak, even the small challenge problem comes up, it appears to be big. On the other hand, if you have taken up, it will be very tough in advance. Then, with that preparation in the mind, you prepare well to encounter it. Like in cricket happens, when you play with small countries, you take it so light and granted. That इनको क्या आराम से हरा सकते हैं. But that laziness of yours makes the other fellow powerful and they defeat you. Other example is that a tough team. Very tough. Difficult to defeat them. But you are prepared mentally and developed some skills. If you win or not, at least you can match up with them. Up to their level you can come. In each period, some team or the other is great in playing, the other is not so. Is it not? ये तो चलता रहता है sports में भी. So life also is a sport. In the sport of life, in the game of life, we have to be always ready to face the tougher challenges. Health may be bad. Be ready, confident. I'll take my medication and all. If required, I'll take rest. But I will not lose my heart. Job. Sometime it may not come to you. So what? So you develop your skills. थोड़ा भी नौकरी मिले, कम तनख्वाह करो. If possible, get some investment somewhere. Start your own. See, nowadays recession wala. Be prepared. Nobody without problems. The times and the types of problems may be different. So, and then the emotional problems may come, that you love someone, they may ditch you and all. Be prepared for it. पता है तो पहले किसी को फंसो मत. You dedicate to your goal. Somebody will come in your life as partner. Start loving that person. Bhagavan will send. Your parents will look for. That is the ideal way of living. Baki sab only nothing but waste of time in some fancying and all. You are all wise, you know it. Still you want to do, it's your choice. Who are we? So to the professional problems with the boss, transfers, be ready. लीगल प्रॉब्लम पता नहीं फंस जाएंगे कोई ना केस में तो लड़ो. So today's common sense thought is don't expect the life to be easier or smoother. It is tougher with lot of twists and turns. So in that mental preparation and preparation of all knowledge, face it and achieve. Even if it is smoother by your birth because of some or the other earlier lives punya, don't become lazy, lethargic, irresponsible. Even everything is good, you are adding to your abilities and talents. That's how the common sense thought. Thank you. Now come to Bhagavad Gita, verse number 19 of chapter 5. Here Bhagavan says, you will conquer the entire world or the life. If one thing you learn in your own heart or the mind, that don't allow the mind to be disturbed by any of the pairs of opposite. In other words, maintain it in samasthiti. The samasthiti maintained by you and I is with the common sense knowledge that wins and losses are part of the life. For the spiritual seekers, the samasthiti is little higher type, that he transcends the seeing of names and forms and he sees the substratum, the self or the truth or the reality hidden behind any smaller big things, any of the happenings or happinesses or miseries. Therefore, also he is maintaining the samatha, he has conquered the world or life. In any case, if the mind is not sama, it is vishama, then you have lost the battle of life. For the spiritual seeker, the Vishamata is not able to see the Lord as Lord. For you and I, the Vishamata, because mind is filled with that illogical likes and dislikes. Raga dvesh मन में है, मन विषम हो जाएगा, विष सम हो जाएगा. You will ever be miserable. Even if others wishes you for happiness, you will only have the visha and vishamata and dukkha. For the spiritual seeker also, if he is not able to visualize Paramatma in and through everything, he cannot progress in meditation. That Paramatma is samasthiti, samavastu, common in all. Like in all chairs, plastic is common. Chair size, color may be different. Table, इसमें भी common plastic है, उसका utilization name form may be different. So to मनुष्य पशु पक्षी वनस्पति रूप नाम अलग है but सब पे permeating self is one. Spiritual person, if he sees that, he has conquered the life. You and I, understanding the pairs of opposite are continuously bombarding everyone. I am not exception. With this knowledge, maintain samatha, you have conquered. If samatha is not maintained, you have not conquered, then you get disturbed with samatha, then the small problem also becomes bigger and we suffer. That's the shloka. Wonderful shloka it is. इह तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समब्रह्म तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः. Yeah, good. Let us do the chanting now. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Atha Panchamodhyayah. कर्मसन्न्यासयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच एकोनविंशः श्लोकः. The words are इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म Tasmat Brahmani te sthitaha. It little more spiritual. But for us also some meaning will be there. So let us chant as every day 1 plus 3, 4 and 2, 2. श्रीभगवानुवाच इहैव श्रीभगवानुवाच इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः श्रीभगवानुवाच इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः अगेन श्रीभगवानुवाच इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः. Okay, first for spiritual seekers we'll tell in 4 5 minutes, little for us. So those spiritual seekers have conquered samsara called sarga. Not only that, they also are established in the truth reality called moksha. If they can do this much. Here only, while living only. Simple. Iha eva, I mean jivan eva, in this very life. Taihi, by those sadhakas. Jitaha, conquered. Sarga means samsara or the world. Who are they by whom the world is conquered? Esham samye sthitam manaha. Esha mana samye sthitam. The one whose mind is in samasthiti. What is samasthiti? Yesterday we saw Vidyavina Sampanne, Brahmane Gavyastini, Shunisaiva, Shvapakacha, Panditaha, Samadarshanaha. And why it has come? Because they gained the knowledge. Tad Buddhaya, Tadatmanaha, Tanishta, Tatparayanaha. With this, they gained the knowledge. In that knowledge, they are able to see everything as sama. Because of that, they have conquered the samsara. Ihaiva tair jita sargaha. Esham samana samya sthitam. Okay. Then second is what? That Brahma Vastu Paramatma is Nirdoshami Samam Brahma. The Brahman is Sama Vastu, in which there is no dosha of the duality or pairs of opposite. You have reached the Samatha. That Samatha is the nature of Brahman. Therefore, when you reach to Samatha, you have already reached your goal called as Brahman. Therefore, Tasmat Brahmanite Stitaha. They are in that absolute truth or reality. See that simple thing, gain knowledge, maintain your drushti of everything as Bhagavan. That drushti, everything as Bhagavan is true, and that Bhagavan alone is Brahma. Because of maintenance of that equality thought, one day you will reach to that experience. You are always in Brahma if you maintain the Sama drushti. Nirdosham is Samam Brahma. In Brahma there is no dosha. Dosha is duality. Dosha is sense of difference, sense of separation. Vishamata is called dosha. There is no Vishamata. Therefore, Nirdoshami. Samam Brahma. Paramatma is Nirdosha. He is not touched by anything and everywhere is the same. As a pure existing consciousness, he is not partial anywhere. He is Samarupa everywhere permeating. And in him there is no dosha of Vishamata of any sort. Te tasmat brahmani sthitaha, those people step by step through the following of meditation establish in Brahma Anubhuti. Reverse karo. If the one is not in samasthiti, is in vishamata, about the Brahma, knowledge only will not have. Contemplation he cannot do, meditation he cannot do. More than that, even in the outer life also, because of vishamata in the mind, he will be biased with so many raga and dvesha, he will also suffer. Sadhaka. So this is how the samatha of the mana for the spiritual seeker, seeing one common truth behind all seeming differences. Differences will be there in the world. That's what's called world. World means imagining, projecting differences on one differenceless common substratum. It's called creation. Creation is not there, it's only projection. This is the meaning for the spiritual seeker. Same is for you and I also. Ihaiva tair jitaha sarga. Sarga means your day-to-day activities or life. And where are we? We are at home with our family. We are on the road with other co-travelers. We are in the office with the colleagues or in the school or college with our own co-students. This is what the worlds we are there. They are all called as sarga. Now, in that, as we saw in the common sense thought also, things won't happen in one systematic manner. It will go on changing because it's not a machine, it's a dynamic human being. Under the influence of his wisdom or ignorance, when he's functioning continuously, the things will not be the same all the time. In a sense, when you're going on the road, somebody is in a very happy mood, इसलिए zoom zoom करके वो तेरे को overtake करके जाएगा आपको. No, you can't command that situation. He will take for another fellow in front of you, but उसको कोई बुरा खबर है और धीरे धीरे दो गियर में चला रहा है गाड़ी, and you don't have chance for the overtaking. And why that is why this that fellow's mood is like that, this fellow's mood is like this. So you are in that sarga of the traffic. Now you have to maintain the samatha, then you have conquered it. If you have not maintained the samatha, then whenever anybody overtakes, you suffer. Whenever somebody is not giving the way, you suffer. In that way, ट्रैफिक सिग्नल लग गया तो भी सफ़र करोगे, रोड खराब है तो भी सफ़र करोगे, धूल मिट्टी उड़ रही है तो वो भी सफ़र करोगे. For everything you suffer if you are not maintaining samatha. An example of traveling in the road I give. So too in your own family. The mother, father, children, whoever are there, each one have their own behaviors, their own nature, their own demands. Therefore, they'll behave different manner. कभी गड़बड़ हो जाता है, हाथ से फिसल के कपसा सा टूट जाएगा, गाड़ी ब्रेक हो जाएगा. Your own family members do it. If you don't maintain the samatha, mind is brought into vishamata, immediately there will be quarrel. You will not have a peace of mind. You are not conquered. But maintain the pace, accept everything and try to see what solution can be done without becoming sentimental or emotional. You have conquered the family. समता में आपने फैमिली को जीत ली, समता में आपने ट्रैफिक को जीत लिया, समता when you have in the office, है ना, sometimes boss will coordinate scold you, sometimes the equal people will not coordinate with you, sometimes the subordinates may not listen to you, but you have to maintain sama. Samye sthitam manaha. Jitaha sargaha. You have conquered it then. What is the victory here? Not becoming miserable inside. How to become inside miserable? Because disturbances. Disturbances are because of what? The different variety of things that are happening in the world. Is there any solution? Yeah. What is that? Samatha. So, riha eva taihi jitaha sargaha esham samye sthitam mana. Esha mana samye sthitam taihi eva iha sargaha jitaha. And it should be nature to us. You know, that kavi kushi kavi gam tararam pam hum haso aur hasaye karo. You know, that's Ghana is there, na? देखो सबकी कसम तगरम pam pam ऐसे गीत गाया करो. Some old song. The life is like maintain samata. विषमता को अलो किया आदत बनाया, then you react to everything and we become miserable. As I told you in the common sense thought, life will not be smooth. It will have ups and downs. Same people who love us, sometimes they may stop loving, even start hating. Whom we love, they may not reciprocate or understand. Somebody loves us, but we don't want to love that person. Life is like that only. कोई हमको पसंद करते, हम किसी को करते, वो और किसी को. That's the whole thing. याम चिंतयामि सततं मयि सा विरक्ता साप्यन्यमिच्छति स जनोन्यसक्तः अस्मत्कृतेऽपि परिचिन्तति काचिदन्या धिक्तां च तं च मदनं च इमं च मां च. A beautiful shloka in Vairagya Shatakam or somewhere or Niti Shatakam. So is the meaning shloka understood? Ihaiva, here only. Here means in that very situation. Taihi, by those people, Jitam Sargaha, the situation is conquered, commanded. They have won the game. Who? By whom? Yesha Manah Samya Sthitam, who have learned the art of maintaining the mind in Sama Avastha. How do you do that? The world is like that. I need not get perturbed. I'm here only to do my job. Anything comes, I'll take it as prasad of the Lord. With these wisdoms and knowledges, if you're in samatha, you have conquered the situation. Your own mother sometimes loves, sometimes colds. Father, your own mother-in-law. Sometimes she appreciates your work. Other times she say, "What have you come? What have you learnt in your house for so many years? Useless fellow." She will say, or felly, depending on ससुराल में गए कि घर जवाई बने. ऑलवेज मेंटेन मन समा, नहीं तो पहले अंदर मन में दुख हो जाएगा, फिर देर आउटसाइड वी रिएक्ट, देन इट एग्रेवेट्स द सिचुएशन. बी वाइज टू मेंटेन द समता. ये शाम साम्य स्थित मन and nirdosham hi samam brahma. So this is for the spiritual seekers. For us also, let that dosha of the vishamata be not there. Then what will happen when the one who is maintaining samatha, the Lord's blessings will come to him. The blessings empower us to tackle or negotiate the situations properly for the perfect success. Tasmat brahmani te sthitaha is peace for us. For us, the Brahma means peace. A peaceful person thinks well, decides well, acts well, and achieves good. Peace comes when we are in the equanimity. Equanimity we have to maintain to gain the peace, do well, and achieve. That should become our habit by our own choice. And reasons you find, as I told you, the reasons, like the wife finds a reason, this fellow, your husband cannot be improved, then she is in samasthiti. Someday he comes drunk, someday he comes late. Samasthiti mein aa gayi. She accepts. So she is at peace then. Others look at say, what your husband comes at 12 o'clock, 2 रुपये के आते, आपको दुख नहीं लगता? पहले बहुत लगता था, मैंने कर करके देखा, कह के देखा, अब समझा कि this fellow learned change, then I accepted it, I am maintaining my peace. Example to tell the possibility of it. You youngsters, have that mind's restlessness. You have great ambitions, expectations, and you are good people in your performance. Sometimes perfectionist also. But the world may not reciprocate to you. Therefore, there's a temptation to become Vishama in the mind comes. In the problem of a problem or an insult or any failure. Don't allow that to disturb your mind. Maintain the samatha of the mana. You are in peace. Peace is the happiness, that's the fulfillment of life. Already we saw in our earlier shlokas. So जिनका मन समता में है, उन्होंने यही उसी सिचुएशन में उस सिचुएशन को जीत लिया. On the other hand, the mind got disturbed, he has failed. They go to a hotel, order the food. You saw it, costly one only ordered. It came, you ate. It was not at all up to the mark and your taste. Some of the people shout at this servants or the cooks and the manager, throw करके खाना चले जाते लड़ते हैं, I'll not pay the money for you and all. They make such a big issue and throw tantrums. Others say that we expected the food was good, it was like that, so next time will not come. So they maintain the samatha, they don't make a big issue to create the disturbance in their mind. They value the peace of the mind. They just get up and go, and one remark they may say to that manager or anybody, these are the things they are lacking. A register भी रखते ना impressions वाला. That's the duty, he does it. That's it. But he's not allowing his mind to go into Vishamata, to get disturbed outside and inside. Every situation is tackled if our mind is in Samatha. Every situation is destroyed if our mind is in Vishamata. Therefore, Samatha mein rakho. In spiritual, for spiritual seekers, Samatha is seeing one divinity everywhere. For us, Samatha is what? Not getting reaction in us because of any pairs of opposite or different things that are happening which are unconducive to us. Nirdosham is samam brahma. Tasmat brahmani te sthitaha. Your brahma for us is the peace. They will be always in peace. Being in peace is conquering the life. Ihaiva tair jitaha sargaha. They have conquered the life. What is the conquer the life? Always in peace and bliss and happiness. How? You are doing what best you can do, but people are not reciprocating, they are reacting, they are doing all nonsense. I am accepting it. How? I am in the samasthiti of my mind. I prefer the peace of mind over everything else. I don't want to disturb my peace because some other pieces are the people of the world outside. I don't want to be dukhi. Like a father, he tells the youngster, son, बेटा ऐसा करो नहीं तो बिगड़ फादर अगर नहीं किया बेटा पापा को मन को शांत करने का क्षमता नहीं है he becomes throughout the day miserable out because of that fellow. Just because he becoming miserable Visham in the mind, the child is not going to change. The other fellow, other father, he does his best to educate and all. He accepts, understands that this fellow is high. He maintains peace of mind. So to the children towards parents, sometimes the parents may be of different nature. They may not understand you and all. Like in all parents must be as ideal as great parents of the history. ऐसा होने की जरूरत नहीं. You can't change parents. Then you also have to maintain your samatha in the mind. Always. We are there in the center. We'll have parents, we'll have brothers, we'll have children. तीनों से आपको समता रखनी है. In the office, colleagues are there, boss is there, subordinate. Traffic, travel with you are there, overtaking are there, पीछे वाले भी है. Everywhere these three types are people are there, equals to higher to lowers. From all of them, the instigations to become disturbed comes. In spite of that, if you can maintain the peace, very good. शेयर्स नीचे गिर गए, नुकसान हो गया, so what? एक दिन अच्छा था, आज अच्छा नहीं. No, one of the person, was in the top 3 of the world, top in the India, gone out of the list of 10 people, top 10 list. अभी का न्यूज़ 10 मिनट पहले, 20 मिनट पहले, half an hour पहले. So what? Everywhere, samata. So, ihaiva tairjita sargaha, they have conquered the situation, conquered the day, conquered the life. Yesha manas amestitam, the ones whose mind is in samata. And for spiritual people, nirdosham hi samam brahma. The Brahman is having no dosha of vishamata. Brahman is by nature sama. And you are maintaining samata. Therefore, tasmat brahmanite stitaha. Slowly and steadily, your mind will pierce through all ignorance layers and discover that Brahman as your own self. That capacity will come to you when you are in samata. नहीं है तो you sit for meditation on the Lord, but your Vishamamana brings only those people towards whom have raga and dvesha. You can never meditate. Difference between spiritual seekers and us is what? They'll meditate to know the Lord. We do our work to reach our goals. For both of us, when we are performing, the Vishamata creating raga dvesha will become big hindrance, not allowing our wisdom workmanship to express. Therefore, we will never conquer the situation or win the game. Both of us, when we have through the samatha, have discarded all the pairs of opposite, then our mind is always in peace and calm. With that calm and quiet mind, the spiritual seeker can meditate and know the truth. And I can conceive the plans for achieving the goals and work for it and reach out. विषमता है तो दोनों बिगड़ गए, समता है तो दोनों को सक्सेस हुआ. Therefore, maintain. Yesha manaha samya sthitam. Even if sometimes gets disturbed, come back to the normalcy as soon as possible. Somebody insulted. Really, you feel dukhi. You're not a brahmagnani or a sadhu. But as early as possible, come out of that vishamata of the mind of dukkha and forgive that person. Don't create any ragadvesh. Protect your peace for your own goal, to do work for your own goal. That's the power of samatha. It is mentioned here by Lord Krishna for us. And one of the very good quoted shloka. And in what are the situations you have to maintain that peace, not allowing the Vishamata to come? Next shloka will be says. Naprahushyat priyam prapya nodvijet prapicha priyam sirabuddhirasam muda brahmavid brahmanistitaha. That shloka and these two combined we will come tomorrow to discuss. Thank you, Sarvam. Krishnarpणमस्तु. The shloka is Sri Bhagavanuvacha Ihaiva tairjitah sargaha Yesham samye sthitam manah Nirdosham hi samam brahma Tasmat brahmani te stita. For spiritual seekers, if they have seen one divine everywhere, they have conquered the life. For you and I, not allowing the pairs of opposite or the unexpected situations to disturb the peace of mind, you have won the situation. So maintaining the peace of mind is the highest achievement. For you and I, for spiritual seeker only, also after peaceful mind only through meditation you reach the ultimate goal. So peace of mind is equal to manas samya sthiti. We have to maintain it. Don't lose it at any cost. Clear? Now Hanumanji Shloka. Om Ullanghya Sindho Salilam Salilam Yah Shokavahnim Janakatmajaya Adayate Naiva Dadaha Lankam Namami Tam Pranjaliranjaneyam Ullanghya Sindho Salilam Salilam Yah Shokavahnim Janakatmajaya Adayate Naiva Dadaha Lankam Namami Tam Pranjaliranjaneyam. Hanumanji, who has easily crossed the ocean, went to Sita, talked to her. She was in Shokagni, he took that Shokagni and burned the entire Lanka. To such Hanumanji, my folded hand salutations. And today's common thought is that nothing in life will be smoother. So you accept it in advance. Even if it is smoother, you don't become lazy or relaxing oriented. You make yourself more and more qualified by gaining some or the other talents, so that the smooth period goes away, a tough period comes, you have challenge, you have faced it. Like before the exams, anybody studies. But much in advance, if somebody studies, you will not have the tension when the exams come. पहले से हमको तैयार होना चाहिए. So in the same way, life may be, know that difficulties come, you should be ready to face them. If none of them are there, still you work hard with people to gain your abilities and talents, but don't get habituated to the laziness or relaxation. That's the point. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu. Tomorrow one more shloka. 20th. मेरे ख्याल में कितने इसमें 29, just 29 shlokas are there. After that, then we'll have Dhyana Yoga, it is called, or Atma Samyama Yoga, full of wonderful guidances to us. Chapter 6. With that, the Karma Shatkam is over. Then 7 to 12, we have the Bhakti Shatkam. 6 chapters giving more importance to the Bhakti Sadhana. So I thought of making some 27 topics or maximum 108 and talk to you. But later on, Bhagavan told from within, you complete whole Gita for the youth. Therefore, trying to give the titles and covering every sloka, we have come up to 134 days today, 5th chapter, 19th verse. Good speed, theek hai. So in this way, 5 into 3, 18, 119 means maybe in a few more months' time, we'll be able to study. That will always be available for you on YouTube. Anyone, anytime wants to listen, you can listen. And every talk by every speaker on every text, every time, is only an initiation for the listeners to start thinking how the great masters of the Lord spoke through Gita. After that, you develop your own way of understandings, higher and subtler, but based on Gita for your own better life. The same me, when I talk after 10 years, on same Gita, I'll talk maybe in different way, higher way. I'll mature in the next 10 years, like that. So make a habit of studying Gita, listen to it, contemplate it, and salient points, whatever you have understood, practice them. If 134 classes में 10 क्लास उनके टॉपिक भी आपको समझ में आए, you practice them to that extent, you are improving, you are helping yourself to make life beautiful. Thank you. God bless you all. Om Narayana. Yes, friends, take leave to meet tomorrow.